So I do a lot of dog stuff. I got 2 dogs. I'm obsessed.
What kind of dog?
They're 2 little rescue mutts. They're both from Puerto Rico.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they speak Spanish?
Oh yeah, fluent.
Cool.
Yeah, they're great. I love them. One's kind of like a pit bull mix, and the other's like small, like kind of looks like a King Charles. But I do a lot of dog stuff, and I'm always taking my dogs to the beach. And the other day, dude, I want to preface this by saying this also. I am a reactive person, and I think that kind of falls in line with the comedy thing, you know? Like, I get angry at things that are, you know, normally some people would probably just just be like, oh, that's nothing. That's not a thing. But it's not like, I'm not like a confrontational person at that much.
Yeah.
I'm more just like, I'm gonna get in the car and not stop talking about it for the next 45 minutes to my wife and like go through every scenario of like, can you believe they said that? Like, in what world? In what world? You know?
Who do they think they are?
Yeah. And she's sitting there just like, can we please talk about something else? You know, she's like, yeah, I don't think it's that big of a deal, you know? But the other day,
oh God.
I'm going down to the beach, and we go to this place where it's like it's not a dog beach, but it's a dog friendly beach. There's dogs off leash everywhere. So we go down there all the time, and my dog is like super friendly, like loves all dogs, loves people. And I'm on my way down to the beach, and as I'm passing like this little parked car area, my dog goes in front of me, and this woman puts her window down and goes, excuse me, like stops me from walking down the steps. I stop, I turn, and I look at her, and I'm like, yeah, I have to walk over. She calls for me. What? She calls for me. Excuse me, come here. And I'm like, yeah, what? And I go over to her, and she goes, I just want you to know that I think that your dog needs to be on a leash, because I have a dog that I just brought out here, and he is like a 4-year-old rescue pit bull with trauma. And I had him out on a leash over there, and a dog that wasn't on a leash came up to him, and he attacked the dog. So you need to be more responsible and put your dog on a leash.
Because her dog is awful.
Dude, sometimes people say shit, and it's like, I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, I'm literally processing the words. Like, I'm like, is she really saying that I need to put my dog on a leash because her rabid dog is going around biting other dogs? And dude, I've never done this in my entire life. Okay, because usually I would be like, because I'm trying to do this thing where I'm just like, I don't want to I'm trying not to talk as much shit and do these things. My new thing is I just say, go off queen, go off king, do your thing, and then I go. Like, that's the thing I say with my wife. I go, we'll start to talk, and we'll just go, go off queen. We'll just, you do your thing. Like, we'll start to talk to shit. So I'm literally staring at her, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm processing it. I'm like, that is what she said. And dude, I stare at her for a good 5 seconds. Without saying a word, I stare at her, and I just went like this. I just turned around and walked away. Dude, I didn't say a word.
That's amazing.
I stared at her, and I went... And then I just turned around and just literally turned my back to her and walked away. And then later, because I was like, I don't want to say something wildly rude. Mm-hmm. And my wife, she saw just the end part of it. Because she heard her say things, and then she saw me just stare at her blankly and then just turn around and walk away. She goes, what the fuck was that? She goes, what the fuck was that?
I love that she saw.
Yeah, she goes, what was that, dude? That was crazy of you. And then I go, crazy of me? I go, it was crazy of her. And then I lost it. And then I had to go into like explanation mode for the next 30 minutes. And we're just sitting there on the beach, like trying to like have a good time. And I'm like, I can't believe she fucking said that. And then, again, my wife is just like, dude, relax.
But I think you not saying something to her.
Oh, dude.
Beautiful.
Dude, after the fact, it made me feel so good.
Yes.
Because How dumb did she feel after I literally spun? I did a 180. I just did a little pirouette. I just went, yeah, and got out of there.
There's no way she saw that coming. And I hope that gave her the time to then replay in her head what she just said.
Yes, 100%. She was thinking about it on the whole way home. She's like,
she goes and puts her dog down.
because of me.
Because of your
I'm
twirl.
like, yeah, because of the twirl. Oh my God.